Okay. In case if anyone was wondering what that was actually me playing my electric guitar. I played it earlier on the main channel, and I was like, "Ooh, this sounds like some kind of like a spooky-ish theme here." So I decided to wait until I went live, practice a little before I went live. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can make it as like maybe some kind of like a track almost. Like, I think that would be kind of cool. We'll see what happens. A lot have fucking English. A lot of things has happened. We're not live. I don't know. I don't know what was the fucking last time that we actually did go live. Trying to think. I had a pretty rough, well, I don't know, a few weeks maybe? I don't know. I feel like it's been a week, maybe a little bit longer. Since we went last live. So let's see here. Holy shit. The Beardo Gets Scared stream got like 161 views. No, 13 days ago, almost 2 weeks from now. A lot of shit has happened, apparently. I don't know, like, about you, but I just don't understand people anymore. Like, I caught one of them on panel, told him straight out, like, nah, kind of thing, and then never heard from them again. So that's, a little strange, don't you think? Now, I also don't understand about people as to why in the fuck would you not, like, why would you even, as an adult, think it's okay to start shit when you know damn well that you were in the wrong and the person was, well, for one thing, correct, but also they weren't being an asshole. You are. I don't understand why people can't just admit their fucking wrongs. It's literally as simple as that. I had a third job. I was pretty excited of getting a third job. And then when I started the third job, I was like, oh fuck, I made a huge mistake. A few things has happened that day too. So the next day I quit. I'm like, this is already too much. Some things happened at work last week, which my brain is still trying to process of How the fuck? Who the fuck? In hell the fuck? There's no fucking way. The weekend before that, I almost got into a physical fight with someone. For a lot of fucking reasons. Not everyone understands. Now, here's the one thing, right? Is I talk about one of these people hell of a lot. I mentioned her name probably more than once on this channel, and I know damn well like more than like 100 fucking times on my main channel. Well, what I can tell you right now is if you're in a position of you're getting accused of something when you know you didn't do anything, but the person themselves that's accusing you doesn't want to fucking reason with you, doesn't even want to hear you, I would suggest to just fucking leave, because as a person that I am, trying to think on how many times I've snapped on my channels. I don't think I've snapped, if I remember correctly. Don't think I've actually snapped on my ghost channel, but I've snapped on my main channel probably about 5 times. Not because I have like a temper or an anger issue. It's more on you, like with me, I get frustrated when I'm trying to explain myself and I keep getting hurt by the same fucking people that want nothing to do with you and just want to use you and manipulate you. Like, I'm not gonna say her fucking name, but yes, it's a her. We were friends for about 7 years. I felt like I was being used, manipulated, backstabbed, fucking all of the above. Everything you can think of. It hurt. And it still hurts to this day. But the thing is, I don't want any of you to feel like you can't defend yourself. Like, with my main channel, I try to at least, I mean, yeah, the channel's pretty fucking tamed. And it's been like that ever since I really started. But when it comes to really any channel per se, it's hard. It's hard on you. It's hard on them. It's not easy trying to express on how you feel to someone because they don't get it, but the things that they're doing, they don't see it themselves. That's a problem, you know? But I try to at least stay as calm as I can and, try to, per se, push it away to the side. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it does. Who fucking knows, right? Reason why I'm saying all of this is because that's happened about twice now this month. Um, I mean, I know it's happened more than once this year, but I'm just saying only this month. It's just when you look at a person that you thought, you know, that you both had a friendship and everything, when you take a look back at your friendship with them, it hurts. Because it's like you're thinking of all the good memories, the funny memories, the dumb shit that they did, and possibly the dumb shit that you've done with them, in the past. And it's like, what the fuck? But then you take a look at the situation and the position that you're in, it's harder because it makes you think of, what did I actually do to deserve the treatment that I received from the person? Like, it makes you backtrack of, did I do something wrong? Because you know that you didn't, but the person makes you feel like you did do anything wrong, and they don't want to admit that they're the ones that did something wrong. It's like, I don't know. If you are in the same position as I am, don't feel like you are wrong. Don't feel like you can't express yourself to the person, to try to reason with them. Don't feel the need like the first thing that comes in your mind is you want to fight them. Um, not saying that that was my first thought. It was more on, possibly my second or third thought. My first thought with this person was to reason with them. They pushed it away, and I was like, alright, fine, be that way. And then I attempted again. Waited a little, attempted again, still refused. So it's like, I don't know how else to really talk to them. I'm just waiting for them themselves to basically ask me on their own for my explanation when they know that they were in the wrong. Now, I've known this person, I would have to say, since 2017? 18? I don't even fucking know what year. I know it's been a long while. We technically never really had an issue like this until like now, and I haven't been around them for like 3 weeks, and then this shit happened, and then now I'm just like, the fuck? Like, do I even want to go and be in the same place with them anymore? Like, I don't know how else to really think. It's not necessarily trauma per se, if that's what you're thinking. It really isn't. It's more on the lines of, we're all adults. and we've known each other for like how long, and you can't just let me talk to you. You can't let me just reason with you, so you're just gonna act like a child in a way. It's hard. And it's like, what the fuck? But, you know, so much things has happened. I've had been dealing with sleep deprived or being sleep deprived. Um, Possibly some other things that have been going on. It's, I don't know. But what I can tell you guys is I have my other computer set up, which has been a pain in my ass the entire fucking time. From, I would probably say, 1 something to now. It's been up, literally a pain up my fucking ass. It is shared on my TV that's next to me, and you can't really see that. Hi. I love how that showed up on my fucking other computer first, then this. Wow. That tells you, stream delayed? I don't know. I was literally explaining in technically in the beginning I was playing my guitar with a little creepy, spooky-ish music per se. But then I started talking about like, some things has been happening, reason why I haven't been live on a Ghost channel in a while, this and that, and also telling them like basically don't feel like you can't defend yourself to others or let them know about your feelings and try to reason with the person like I've been fucking trying to but can't. And don't always think, that you want to fight the person as your first thought. Because, there's a few times that was my first thought, but then I changed it to like my second or third thought. Technically, my second thought is really just snapping. But the first one is morally to reason with the person. Doesn't always fucking work that way. Wow, I love how my TV just cuts off half your fucking name. I can't. I'm just seeing NL. I don't know how to fucking. I can't even talk. Just take out the letter P, and that's just the rest of your fucking name that's on my TV right now. I find that funny. A little bit. Um. Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that. Now, do I dare tell Dragon that the stream is going now? As much as I don't want him on panel anyway, I don't know if I should. But yeah, I don't know. I just told him, see what he says. He just said, Wolf, I thought you died. No, I just refuse to listen or to continue to listen to your stream, is all. Fucking idiot. Now, Dragon here, that's awfully loud in my ears. Dragon here is supposed to apologize to someone. But that specific someone is pretty sure not coming into chat today. As he, responded saying, let me know what you think, I believe is what he said. Yep, that's exactly what he said. So therefore, whatever. I don't know how to really start this. First of all, I don't think I've ever heard of that name before. But okay. What I can probably tell y'all is something actually has happened at the beginning of this month. To where I'm not gonna share it. Meaning I'm not gonna review it on stream because I think that's just pathetic or rude in a way. So I don't want you guys, before I even say anything about it, I don't want you guys to go to these people in bullying them or anything. I don't want you going after them to say anything that's gonna get you in trouble. Cause we do appreciate for other people to have each other's backs and everything. I get that. But in this case, they're grown ass adults, way older than us, and I just don't want you to get in trouble. But what I can say is that Steve and Megan have had a little run into, I don't know if I really should call him a bully, but more along the lines of just them per se cutting ties with these people just because of what they did and said about them. Now they have it posted on their channel. If you want to go and listen, because technically it's not really a video, but it may look like a video, but it's not. It's just an audio of Steve and Megan talking about what happens on their vacation, when you were supposed to be start of their vacation, to a basically of what this group of people have done, that they didn't care, stuff like that. I'm not gonna really, like I said, I'm not gonna share it. It's just, I feel like that might count as drama, which it really isn't. It's just more of, hey, don't don't be like these guys, but also don't go over there to get yourself in trouble. Cause he will say it too. Is don't go after them. As much as it would make you mad, just don't. That's all I ask, and that's all he probably will ask, or if he already has in the audio. But yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say. Probably not gonna go any further than that. So they haven't been around in a while because they were on vacation and some other thing, and now they're back. And I guess let's go see what they've got. If I share the screen, that would be nice. Oh, fuck. Damn. Thing. Hold on. Waiting for the buttons so I can share the fucking thing in my Discord. I already shared in Beardo's Discord, but I didn't share it to mine because I suck. Actually, better yet, I'll send it to the person that I haven't fucking seen in, like, I don't know how long. Oh, hey. Cool thing's alive. He's alive! Lol. I'll share in my Discord anyway, because I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck. I'm like not really fully functional here. That wasn't even fucking English. I don't think that was English, but do I care? No. Damn. Let's do this.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to For the Booze.
For the Booze.
That's right.
We are back.
We are.
Took our yearly vacation at a different time this year.
Yes, we did.
It coincided with Megan's vacation and my birthday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was nice.
It was really nice.
It was very, very nice.
I really needed a break.
Yeah.
From all this editing. But we are back. There are going to be some changes coming for the show.
Yes.
We'll get into that maybe at the end.
Okay.
But something happened to me while we were gone. And for my birthday, my wife granted me the gift of vision. Yes. And now I can see.
I know.
Now,
look at that.
Now I have the ability to see things.
No more squinting at literally everything and the largest font size you could have on your phone.
Hey.
I
needed it to read. Check them out, man. My Armani
I know.
glasses.
Bougie.
But this week we're doing an episode for one. It's kind of an homage to one of our longest running show friends, Mr. Joe Mattern.
Joe Mattern.
That's right. You were the inspiration for this because we've talked about this place many a times, and he's been there.
Yes.
And we are going to talk about the Cambria County Jail, but it's also known as the Old Stone Jail, and it's in Ebensburg. I keep wanting to say like Evansburg and Edensburg. I want to say everything but the name, but it's in Ebensburg, Pennsylvania. And believe it or not, you've probably seen this place because I believe Ghost Hunters and maybe even Ghost Adventures, and I also think Destination Fear went here.
Okay.
I didn't really know a lot about this until Joe. I think Joe's actually talked to me about it the most. It doesn't seem to be one of these places that's super like well covered, I guess.
Okay.
Like people aren't going there because it's
It's not a super sought out place.
well, it's
or
not,
anything,
it's not,
right?
it's not the Lizzie Borden House or Waverly or,
Yeah.
all those places.
All the big names. Yeah.
But it's a jail in Ebensburg, and
Hey.
it goes way back in history.
I love jails. I love when we do jails. They're some of
Do
my
you?
favorite.
You love jail? That is a very strange statement to make here on the show.
When we talk about haunted jails.
My wife loved jail. So if you're in jail listening on the podcast, write her a letter.
No thanks.
But we are going to go ahead and get into this. Let's do this. I'm very interested in this topic, and I have a few thoughts about it at the end that I will probably forget to mention because I seem to always do that.
Yeah, right.
But let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
Ebensburg originated in November 1796 when Congressional Minister Reese Lloyd led a small party of 20 Welsh people from Philadelphia to the lands Morgan John Reese had chosen for his colony. 1796. This goes way back.
Wow.
They selected an attractive spot in the tops of the Allegheny Mountains, and there settled would become Ebensburg, naming it for Eben Lloyd, who died in childhood. Now, Lloyd offered land to the government in exchange for Ebensburg becoming the county seat, which the government accepted. In 1796, pioneer huts popped up everywhere around the gully and creek, running down from the, quote, big spring toward Conemaugh River.
That looks right.
Yeah, we'll just run with that.
Yeah.
Joe, you'll have to let me know. Now, the spring located on Crawford Street provided plenty of natural potable water to the community for over 150 years without ever going dry.
Wow. That's a really long time.
So this went from just being like a gully, like a little valley area.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden one day
It was a town.
it was a town.
Yeah.
It just houses started popping up everywhere.
It was super cool.
Conemaugh.
Yeah. Pick a cozy little quaint spot and here you go,
Conemaugh.
It looks like Conemaugh. I think that's right.
I don't know. During the Civil War, men from Ebensburg served in the 133rd Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry, particularly companies A, B, and F, and fought in Alabatch's Brigade, Humphrey's 3rd Division at Fredericksburg, and Chancellorsville. In the Battle of Fredericksburg on December 13th, 1862, the 133rd participated in the final charge on Mary's Heights, I believe, suffering heavy losses.
Oh, God.
So why do I add this kind of stuff in here if you're listening? Because now we know a war took place here.
Yep.
A
lot of people lost their lives.
Pioneers settled here.
Mhm.
That's a rough life to begin with.
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
after the fact, we have Civil War happening on, in this area.
Yep.
So people have obviously died here throughout, history.
Mm-hmm.
Ebensburg's early settlement and its importance was established as a Pennsylvania turnpike route, securing its position as a center of commerce and service for travelers along an east-west route. From 1850 to 1915, Ebensburg saw the completion of railroads, railroad-era tourism, and the rise and impact of the automobile, while from 1915 to 1961, the borough saw rebuilding after several devastating fires and adjusted to automobile-oriented commerce, which changed travel and spending habits until the opening of the Route 22 downtown bypass in 1961. Dude, I can read so much better now.
Yay!
It's so weird. So I don't know. I feel like they progressed really fast.
Right.
I
And,
feel
like, all the big things that make a town and the growth that follows.
in roughly
all there.
120 years, they went from pioneer huts to, automobile oriented commerce and railroads. And
Yeah.
so this area blew up really fast.
That's super cool.
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
To date, 3 log houses remain from the pioneer period, including Cambria County's oldest structure, the Hughes Roberts Homestead, built in 1799, located on East High Street. Now, other log structures are the David Shinkle House, built in 1825 on Shinkle Mill Road, and the Griffith Homestead, built in 1810 on the Wilmore Road.
Wow.
So I guess they
So
still
cool.
they still stand today.
Shinkle.
It reminds
Funny.
me, it could be Skinkle. I don't know. Shinkle sounds more right. It reminds me of the house out in Tintic.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. I think that one might be older though.
We found like an old pioneer house that you could go in and tour, and it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
I can never remember the guy's name, but he's a famous like Mormon outlaw.
Porter Rockwell.
Porter Rockwell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit it so it sounds like I said that.
Find that interesting, just not only because of the name. Keep forgetting that my fucking mouse pad doesn't fucking work no more just because I have a wired mouse. Dumbass. Yes, I'm criticizing myself. Deal with it. Basically, it fascinates me to this day that there's so many places out there that still exist and you can still go and check out that was like built in fucking, I don't know, 1970s, 1600s, probably further than that. I don't know. Why? Because people these days are still finding like objects, just bones of like creatures that was extinct in the fucking like Ice Age caveman times. Like freaking you would see it on Facebook all the time. And possibly YouTube too. Why am I saying possibly? Obviously it's fucking on YouTube. That people have found like dinosaur bones to like a T-Rex, a fucking mammoth. And it's like, holy fuck. They existed. There's the proof. Like, you can't deny it. That was always fascinates me. Fun fact is, I think when I was trying to think of what year was it? It wasn't when I was in middle school. Was probably like in 5th grade, perhaps. I went to like this field trip to some pilgrim museum. I don't even know the fucking name of it. It's been like 100 years since I've been there. Like I was there like when I was a little bit older with like a family member, but it's still like I don't remember the fucking name. It's hard when you've been to somewhere that was really cool and you can't think of the fucking name. Mouse, dumbass, use the mouse. But it was like we got to see the teepees, the pilgrim stuff, like of what they wore and everything like that. Like I think that's really cool. I mean, as a person who's also still into fucking dinosaurs, don't judge me. I might slap you. Maybe I won't. Cause I've got some mods on my Minecraft that I haven't been on for like, I don't know, half of a week, maybe. Oh, that's a lovely good timing of me pausing. I can't not with my own damn fucking self. Jesus Christ, I need to stop pausing things at weird timing. I'm so sorry. Um, but I have like a few mods that has like so many different creatures and dinosaurs that you never thought of actually existed in that dinosaur time. It's fucking insane. I think I broke my brain when I was looking at them the day before. I even started streaming me actually like looking at them in game on stream. But like I have a few dinosaurs that I really, really love. I think they're cool and fascinating. I was always into the Velociraptor species because they're smart, they're intelligent. You know, it's more on not really the species itself, it's more on that I'm interested in their personality. And there have been times I've trained some velociraptors in the past, and sometimes can't because they can be little assholes like cats. Um, but then there's like some other dinosaurs that I got really into. I'm like, that's cool. Um, and I can tell you right now, I have 3 of the same. 2 are female, 1 is a male, and the male has been rejected by his female friends per se, and it's kind of quite sad. One of the females batshit fucking nuts because I taught her water of, or no, whole thing that I showed her where her fucking water was, and she instantly got like addicted. So I'm like, oh shit, she's fucking nuts. And then the other one is like kind of more calmer, but I guess was really missing her sister. I moved her sister like beneath where she was. It's weird. But that's what I love about it, and I continue to do that. I'm trying to create a fucking multiplayer server with those mods. I can't seem to find fucking one goddamn server that works properly with those motherfucking mods, and it's driving me fucking nuts. So I don't know how else to do that. It really is driving me fucking nuts at this point. But besides that, I I can't unsee this. I really can't. I don't know how else to explain to you. But I also wanted to mention that one of my moderators, I'm not gonna say their first name, but I know his last name, and I just find it funny. Just because the person that was on that wanted paper, where the fuck it was, that they showed, was named Rockwell. One of my moderator's fucking last name is Rickwell. Close to Rockwell, but it's a little different, and I'm just like, I can't. I just can't. I'll be like, oh, is this your long lost ancestor that you never knew? Kind of want to say that to him now. I'm an asshole. Shut up.
No, it's super rad. They moved it. It's not in its original location, but very cool. That's what this reminds me of.
Yep.
I wonder if you can go in these and like look around if they've kept it historically accurate and
I don't
everything.
know.
Now, this mountain town was the hub of our young nation's last great push westward over the Appalachians. Early newspaper accounts describe High Street as being lined with Conestoga wagons and migrants staying in such early lodgings as the Berry Hill Inn, California House, Cambria House, and the Mountain House. These are all historic places that pioneers moving westward lodged in.
Okay, gotcha.
And Conestoga wagons they're what you think.
Okay,
They're
just
what
like
you envision.
like a covered wagon.
It's the one that like you envision with, cowboys sitting up front.
Yeah.
And, the canvas top. Because I had to look that up. I was like,
Is it different?
Yeah. and it's not. It's the one you think.
Okay.
I guess it'd be the most famous one.
Yeah.
The cornerstone for Cambria County's new prison was laid in 1870 using stone that was quarried in the nearby town of Revlock. The large, quote, castle-like section and surrounding stone wall of the jail was completed 2 years later in 1872. The cost was a staggering $73,000. Now, it's equivalent to $1,754.72 today.
Wow.
That's an expensive jail.
Yeah.
I don't believe this is a very big jail either.
Oh my God.
It's the construction. It's a very cool looking jail. It does look like a castle.
Right. I love when you do the equivalents to today's money because back in 1870?
1872, yeah.
Okay. They, were building it and you hear $73,000. You're like, that ain't nothing. But like converted to today's money, it's crazy.
We're pretty poor. 73,000. I would take that.
100%.
I would love to have that. Now, during the early 1870s, there was a major effort by the people of Johnstown to have the county seat moved from Ebensburg to their more rapidly growing city. It is entirely possible that the jail planners may have built and paid for a building which was a little larger than they actually needed at the time in order to solidify Ebensburg's status as the county seat. What a move.
Yeah.
Now, talk of moving the county seat started to die down following the construction of the new jail, and it completely died off in 1882 when the current courthouse was built. Now, the architect selected for the job was Edward Haviland. We've talked about Havilands in the past.
Yeah.
I cannot remember for certain if it's the same Havilands.
Is this like the guy that keeps popping up?
No,
the builder?
You're thinking of Kirkbride.
Okay.
But Haviland, we have had pop up in the past.
I do remember that name, yes.
But this is the son of a Haviland. Okay, Edward Haviland was the son of John Haviland, who, according to a notice of his death, quote, studied law and was admitted to the bar of Philadelphia soon after he became of an age. And I think it was John Haviland who we've talked about in the past.
Oh.
But again,
so maybe
I'm not sure.
It was his dad that we talked about previously.
It is possible. I'm just not sure.
Right.
I wasn't able to make for certain the connection, but I do think it was John Haviland that we've spoke about before.
Okay.
He practiced his profession, but only for a short time. Following the Mexican War, Haviland supposedly became an architect and worked with his father. However, Haviland appears in the Philadelphia city directories as an attorney from 1849 through 1853. After a brief period in Chicago, Edward Haviland settled in York, Pennsylvania, and among his projects for the period were Dr. Gurley's Presbyterian Church at Washington, the high school building at York, the county prison at Easton, Clearfield, Williamsport, Mock Chunk, Ebensburg, Coudersport, and Reading, I think it's Coudersport, a Presbyterian church, I don't know why I said it like that, at Hollidaysburg, and an almshouse at Reading. Now, at the time of his death, quote, he was engaged in building high-end residences at York for Honorable J.S. Black and E.G. Smizer, Esquire.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of stuff.
It is, especially for a man who wasn't listed as an architect.
Right.
I guess technically he's an attorney.
Wow. That is crazy.
But I
so many things.
I would venture to say that the John Haviland is the John Haviland we've mentioned. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just like a family thing. I'm not sure how this would have all worked back then.
Okay.
But I do find it very interesting that you'd really be proud of your son, architect and lawyer.
Right. All the things.
Man, why couldn't you be a doctor too, man?
Just add it to the list,
Come on,
son.
dude.
Jeez.
Now, the prison is built of light-colored sandstone, roughly 130 feet in length by 56 feet wide, and
Alright. So apparently, I just received a message. This is seriously a very fucking uncomfortable goddamn bit. Fucking hell. I'm going to send this link to somebody who wants to apologize. But, yeah, I don't know. To be honest, though, like, holy fuck. She's not fucking wrong. And he's not fucking wrong. That man should fucking at least be a goddamn doctor, too. That's a lot of things to, like, you gotta, like, think on having to do. You gotta do this, do this, do this, do that, do that, do this. Freaking every goddamn day, all day long. How do you have the brain for that? I know I fucking can't. I already tried. I tried having 3 jobs and it failed. I was like, oh, fuck no. Just fuck that. But it's like, with the people that can have that many stuff, like, I'm not gonna repeat everything, but like, as far as like an architect and practically a fucking lawyer, maybe some other shit, I feel like Jesus Christ. I also want to let you guys know that, you know, if you're looking at the looks on my face, don't worry, it's nothing to do with you or anything like that. This has been going on for 2 weeks. Possibly, maybe a little longer. When it comes to me and my abilities, I may look like that I want to, like, just bust out crying. And that I look, like, sad to you. It's just, it has nothing to do with any of you. And it has nothing to do with, I should probably tell him. Nah, not comedy. Fucking dumbass phone. Has nothing to do with anyone per se. As since I've told a lot of people and a lot of you know that I have spiritual abilities and everything, and, you know, psychic and medium stuff, I have really bad, like, empath. So for the past 2 weeks, maybe, I fucking heard you pop in. Give me a goddamn moment. Goddamn. That fucking Abe. I'm dead. That I just felt like something has been wrong, and I don't know what it is and where it came from, but just giving people a heads up. I don't know how else to really fucking explain it, to be honest with you. And here's the dragon.
Hi, everyone. I know
In
just
case
kind
if
of that's
in
it.
case if
That's it.
you're wondering, no one really has been watching for the past like fucking much of an
Really?
hour, honestly.
Really, I have a blast of the stream I was doing. I got jump scared by a spirit. I was hunted. I was hunted by a demon by 4 times or 5 times. I lost count, but I
Yeah.
was recorded anyway, so I'm gonna see how many times. Yeah, that'd probably be fine. It was fun.
Hold on. Cause I just told Ape that I said also Dragon is coming up on panel, and he goes, "Holy smokes, how did that happen?" Like, I talked to him, and he goes, "Well, okay then." I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Well, I will say because I'm up here. I'm apologize what I said a month ago. I apologize, folks. If this live stream does make a round to your uncle, I apologize what I said.
Yeah, because I did tell him that I was going to be streaming today, with his episode that he just dropped, like, I think yesterday. And whatever, and he responded with, "Let me know what you think," meaning I don't think he's coming to this stream. He didn't. I don't think he even knows that I was gonna have you up on panel today.
Well, we are streaming now, and he had to watch the
Well,
video at the back. I'm trying to not be sassy here because what now?
well,
I'm doing 2 things here.
as of what I can tell you right now is like he had yeah, he's been busy for a bit. But also like he already in this video you missed about like 13 minutes of it, so that's not really like too bad. But I can kind of catch you up of there was a guy named Pioneer, some shit like that, something Rockwell, and he was talking about how whoever this person was basically was like an architect, a fucking attorney. He did like a lot of stuff. And Steve was like, "Geez, why don't you be a fucking doctor too? Why don't you?" Like, fucking hell. Like, I don't have the brains to do that job, like fucking 50 different jobs every goddamn day. I can't do that. So whoever this dude is, fucking dang. I have fucking no idea.
Oh, now I'm in here. I can tell you about the real creepy dream I have like a month, like 3 months ago or something. I don't know what day I have this dream,
Okay.
and I hope so you can explain this of what the hell I have this for.
Alright.
All right, to start with, I wake up in bed with one of them, with one of the inner demons. Not no joke. I remembered I was laying on my back. I stand up, kinda like a way how you wake up, like standing up, like almost like a nap. Now I look at her and I don't know what she's saying. I don't remember the words, but of like and like talking of like and like something like chatting or something, and I kind of laugh or something, and kind of change to a hallway we was walking down the hallway or something, and some reason I saw a male man, like one, like only one, like in a hallway. And some reason I see a name like like Baba, or like something like a demon name with a B or something, like and Buzzabove or something like that. And soon I read the demon
Hold on.
name.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause
What?
you right there. Since you are listening, sir, have us say hello to your son.
Whose son? What?
Abe is listening right now, but he's with his son.
Ah.
I
So
just
you're
wanted
gonna
to say
be
hello. Yes. I also wanted to say hello to his son too.
hello, little one.
Alright, so continue with this weird ass.
And soon I figure out what his
Dream.
name is. Almost like you had to mess the words around. Of soon I'd figure what his name out, and he looks at me like eyeball, and he say my name and say hello, like my real name. And she realized I kind of like my blood went cold of like like oh, like how, who, when, like like soon I felt that my instinct did not feel like run for your life. Is like of and I like interesting. I'm going to like try to wake up now. It's like my body forced me to wake up. It would gently like my dream, like I just try any door to wake up. And I did.
It sounds like you had. How can I really explain this?
I don't know why I have. Be honest. I it does have something spooky.
Did it like actually terrify you to your
No,
core?
no, it not terrify me enough. Like he's saying my real name and just like housing, like just look up like hello. Not like and almost kind of like good to see you, or like how you been kind of way. Like and I try to like then like nope, nope, nope. You know my name. Like I know I'm screwed. Like try to use any door, any trick to get out of the dream. And
Yeah,
like soon
I have a question. Did you actually feel like you were in actual hell at this point?
yes, I feel like it because now I remember it's almost like an office, like a hallway, like rooms or something, like
Huh.
like hallway or something. It like it almost how like is a big hall in like old fancy buildings have those big hallways. Like you can fit like
Mm-hmm.
4 people in a line, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
walking down the hallway, just chatting, because don't know why they bring me down. It's just like kind of like a sightseeing or something. I have no clue or something. I don't know the reason, but hey, um, because I think about I kind of deserve it to go down anyway. But anyway, um, no, just like some reason I met one of the most dangerous demon, and for some reason like hello, like just saying hello and like kinds of words of like, well, I'm dead. Like, nope. How you know? Like, why are you so gouging and saying hello to me?
Yeah, that's a little fucking weird. As I also hear a doggo in the background.
Yeah,
Um,
all good. I did that at home.
yep, doesn't surprise me. But it literally sounds like whatever the fuck it was, not only obviously like fucking knew you, but was probably watching you the entire time and just wanted to like finally be
Meet
in
in
your
person
dream.
is finally meet
Yeah.
in person, and I is kind of like not scared of like I'm kind of like shocked. I'm like, huh? They're like, what? What? Like almost how like a child get their hands caught in cookie jar or something. Like you sneak out of your room and kind of
Yeah.
like, oh, like shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of anyone have
And
that
now
kind
you
of a
do.
dream, and
And
yeah,
now you do.
it's just fucking random as hell. But okay.
And I'm not surprised if you stop being friends of like I cannot stop being friend of you because some reason weird stuff happened to you. And some reason I'm kind of interested of what happened. I take you out in the wild, like out in person.
Well, I have mentioned to a lot of people that I'll put you on a fucking leash if I have to. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mm. Um. So Steve has new glasses,
Oh,
which
good.
I'm sorry, but the way that Megan was like just so happy when he was just explaining, like, oh, I got,
Hold on. I'll be right back.
something.
I'm staying the call.
You mean the stream, not the call, but okay. Basically, I don't even know. I just I find it funny, but also it's like
All right.
interesting.
Oh, I'm playing a game at the same time. Have this lovely conversation.
Oh, okay.
So, let you know. And yes, I'm just shocked. I have this dream. I was waiting for 3 months or weeks or something to tell you this dream I have. Like, and the
Mm,
whole time I didn't know. Oh, I got in trouble. Oh crap! I cannot tell Silver about that creepy dream I have.
yeah, and then a bunch of shit just happened on top of each other, like almost I felt like every fucking day. Like I ignored Chelsea for like fucking 3 weeks. And I'm like,
Okay.
finally, okay, I guess we can go out this weekend. And then I almost got into a physical fight with her husband, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get back on my vacation from you for a bit. Fucking, I cannot. Steve has had something happen with him on his vacation that he had. I said this earlier, not going to share it, and I don't want people to go after these other people. They're fucking grown ass adults. You know, it is what it is. We can't do anything about them. But you
One
know,
bullet for one
they
death.
should.
Okay.
Well, it's more they should.
I'm playing a game. So
I know.
you can see the
I
game.
know. It's like they should admit that they were being an asshole and not Steve and Megan. Or, well, mostly Steve because he was the one mostly talking. But, you know, if you want to go and listen to the audio, it's on Steve's channel. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my goddamn hand over here. Don't ask. My brain's not been functioning for a bit. But let's continue with this very interesting jail.
Tower in front. The selling department, which is 100 by 56 feet, contains a lower and upper tier and has 14 cells in it. It's not huge.
Right.
It's not small, but it's not as big as like other jails we've talked about in the past.
Mhm.
This one seems to be
More on the medium side.
but it's one of the nicer ones. If
Okay.
you see the pictures, it's very cool looking. I mean, it's very gothic and ominous looking as a jail, but it's great architecture. He did a good job.
Wow.
But it's just not the biggest jail we've talked about by a long
Right.
shot. Now, the cells are 15 by 8 and 9 feet high in the center.
So it's
They are
funny
arranged
how I
with
got
water
2
closets,
kings in
warm
one
air,
dream,
and one
so
ventilating
I
register,
killed one of
and
you.
are
Sorry.
Was that
I wa-
to?
I
I'm like, was that to the call or was that to the stream?
That is just the game I play because
I've
I played
noticed.
a loser ball with 3 people, and some reason I have the good cards in this game.
Interesting.
Don't mind me, I cannot mute at the same time.
Are sufficiently lighted. The floors are wooden and underlaid by iron plates. The inside door is made out of wrought iron bars and the outside made of heavy oak, both with heavy and approved bolts and locks. The floor in the corridor is made out of German tile, and the building itself is surrounded by a substantial stone wall 22 feet high. I want you to think about that.
There you go.
The floor there's iron flooring underneath the floor, and then
Right.
the doors is wrought iron and heavy oak.
You're not going anywhere.
They really did not want anybody getting out of here.
You're not going anywhere.
I mean, this
Wow.
They make a death.
I don't think we've ever talked about a place
Holy shit.
that did something like that.
And a 22-foot high wall if you do somehow get out.
Well, a lot of these things are going to come into play when I read this next story, because there's a famous story from this place.
Oh.
A total of 11 men were executed by hanging in Ebensburg. Now, one man, Michael Smith, known as Old Smitty to the guards, was scheduled to hang.
What the
Steven, what fucking music did you choose for this? I want to know. Why this music for this weird, not really weird, but like for fucking talking about 11 men? Why did you choose this theme of music? I want to know. Questions and answers, damn it.
But vanished in the night before his hanging. He is known in folklore as, quote, the man who could not hang.
What?
This is an interesting story. Now, Michael Smith had several nicknames. His most well-known is Smitty. Other sources also listed Mickey and Pegleg. He had one leg. Michael Smith, at some point in his life, had his right leg amputated below the knee. One source stated that he was a married man with 7 children. By all accounts, he was actually well respected and well liked by his community. At the time of the murder, Smitty was a constable employed by Cambria Iron Company. On August 26, 1883, Smitty was in a local bar known as Holleran's Saloon. He and John Minahan began one of their usual arguments. They're kind of like the two old guys at the bar who,
Okay.
you know,
Just argue with each other constantly.
yeah, you know, it was probably like just a heated conversation. I wouldn't, you know, something
I
like
wouldn't
that.
say like fight, but
yeah,
yeah.
it's like the normal thing.
Yeah.
Now, Smitty and Minahan had been friends at one time, but a disagreement over who killed a deer led to the dissolution of their friendship. And on this night, the argument went way too far.
over who killed a deer?
But this is a different time.
I get
This
it.
could have been
but-
how they fed their families, you know.
I get it, but I don't know.
I don't-
It just sounds funny.
Well, regardless, it was handled in a serious way. Now, even though he was off duty, Smitty attempted to arrest Minahan. Minahan refused, and eventually Smitty drew his service revolver and fired on the man. The bullet hit Minahan in the right eye, and he was rushed to the hospital where he died a few days later. Now, Smitty was arrested. He confessed to killing Minahan, but blamed excessive alcohol for what had happened. However, unfortunately for him, during his spring trial, Smitty was sentenced to hang in October at the Old Stone Jail in Ebensburg.
Wow.
Terrible.
You're gonna shoot your eye out, kid.
Was this ever a plausible way to, you know, fight a case? Was it was excessive alcohol, so clearly it was not me who did it.
I mean, you still did it.
I just wonder if
whether you were super drunk or not.
I'm just curious, was that ever like a feasible defense, you know, tactic at some point in time?
That'd be interesting to know. If like the 1800s, it was different from nowadays.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, this reminds me of a fucking story. I don't remember if Steve and Megan talked about it or if it was from some fucking video that my mother and I have like listened to. I feel like it was with my mother. There was a video of like some miners, like a mining place. It might have been with Stephen Mining because I know that they did a fucking mining episode. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to go back. But there was a dude that was in, like, he was the boss in this mining area, and well, it still like kind of bothers me of like how the fuck did you not instantly die from this? Like, I want to fucking know.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
So there is a story where some dude that was a boss in some mining area a long time ago in like the western area almost, that him and his workers were, great people, whatever, blah blah blah. He took like some like rod and was trying to pack down some dynamite into like some little area, and something happened where he slipped or something to where the pole of the bar hit the dynamite in like the wrong like way, and it exploded, and the fucking rod went straight through his fucking eyeball
Oh,
out of his head. And dude, it's so fucking weird. This dude somehow managed to survive this incident. Half of his brain was fucking gone. And there was, just blood fucking spewing. That man somehow woke up after the explosion and fucking was like, huh, what happened? Like, he was, like, as if nothing fucking happened. Like, what the fuck? So, his, like, some of his employees were like, oh my god, are you okay? This and that, blah, blah, blah. They put him on to the mining cart. They brought him to, what the fuck was that sound for? Oh, that's what that sound was. Cool. Fuck. Apparently he was as if, like I said, like as if nothing ever fucking happened.
so he wakes up like, oh, that's
Rod
good. I have a
sticking
strange
out
dream.
of his head,
Oh
still
my god.
spewing blood. No, like he's got half of a brain. He gets up to his home. He writes out whatever. I don't know if it was like in his diary or as to like whatever. Like, oh, this is the time that we get out of work almost. And then they call the doctor. Yes, I know, fucking headset. They call the doctor, and the doctor fucking comes up to the house, and he's like, just staring at him. And he's like literally talking to the doctor, like, what's up? Like, literally saying, like, hey, doc, how you doing today? Fucking what? I have no fucking comment. I really fucking don't. Now I have to find the other goddamn headset. I don't know. What did I do? Is this one screaming at me? When I checked it, it was at 70%, and now it's 10%. That's fucking awesome. Yes, I know. No, you asked. when you're screaming at me, I don't lie. I'll use these ones then because I think I might have thrown away my other Bluetooth headset that I had. Even though, well, it was already torn anyway. So what's the point of keeping it? Still don't know how the fuck that even managed to happen. But it is what it is. So, oh, that is hurting my ears anyway, so I'm going to the fuck is that? Whatever the fuck that is, that's gross. Nice.
Nasty.
What that
Who's
is.
nasty? You had to be nasty.
Well, this one fits over my ears perfectly, which I like. I now have to change my fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck.
Here it was, but I just
Cool. Now I get to play around with this.
Evan,
That's awesome.
don't
It
know.
didn't work for him.
Iceman twin. I still alive.
Just don't know if they were like,
What the fuck?
well, he was drunk. So
What the fuck? Now I still can't hear it.
You broke yourself a will.
This is bullshit.
clearly, he's like sending
What's going on here? Why isn't it doing anything?
him home.
Didn't.
Apparently, I seem to have some fucking technical difficulties as to why the fuck these are not. Obviously, those need to be charged. But for some reason, I cannot hear anything.
We're first met.
This is bullshit.
I can say what now? I'm screwed. I doesn't have nothing.
Why is it like this? I don't understand. Hold on. This is fucking annoying. Oh, try something. The fuck?
I accept death. What? What?
I can hear that. So, what the fuck?
Puppet, just, I lose. You can do it.
Damn.
I don't know.
Ready?
Obviously.
What the fuck is fucking happening?
No shit. I have nothing. I said death with my honor.
It's
Like an
not
old
fucking
friend.
letting me hear it.
I died.
I do not know.
That was pretty close, but there.
What the fuck? Why aren't you?
Oh, we can. I have plenty of time. Oh, I know what to do.
Because I need to grab the fucking.
Oh, I just make a big mistake here. I forgot to look my dice, but I'm going to die. Before. Yeah. One. I made a big, huge oopsie on my point. So, hi guys. I am playing a game over my side. So if you went to 5, 2. What dice do we need? 2, 2. 2. 2. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. Gotcha. 2, 2. Oh shit. Oops. I'm still new to this one. I'm still new to this game. I deserve that. I deserve it. What? How? 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 So 1, 2, 3. We are going to die. We are going to die. So, chat, guys. Is Seva broke shit over there? I'm not looking. Mhm. Okay. Okay. You guys don't look too good. I'm already screwed up. I don't know how this even existed. This number doesn't even exist. I have no clue how. This dice I have doesn't make no sense. I cannot explain this bull. So okay. Alright. Server, do you book shit over there? Uh and she's dead. Okay. The fox is out. Onk onk, come here. I didn't drink none of my poison. I don't know. I don't know how this makes sense. But here we go. How dare you, woman? You are dead. Corpse cannot talk. Fox. I won. How? Wait a minute. How? 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 I have no clue how the hell I won. So I keep seeing luck. It does count something. We can do one more. Sure. Yeah. Uh, so, guys, server broke whole crap over there, so we apologize for the intrusion, and I am playing a game at the same time. This is my first time ever betting on something, so you guys can probably kill my ass anytime now with one bullet. I'm going to get murdered. Well, you got me there, partner. I don't have nothing. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Traumatize them. So server probably cannot hear me. I don't know what happened. I got killed in my game, so it's fine. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I traumatized all three of you. Do, 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 do. Oh my sweetness. Speaking from the beyond of the grave, my butt is itchy. So, could someone please get killed? All right. Ghosts can't itch their own butt, thank you. Mine does. You always lie, greedy pig. Ah, I see. S- Come, come. I'll be waiting for you guys from my afterlife. I'll be waiting for you. You do that. I'm gonna do something. I'll be right back. Be right back, folks.
Just whatever. I don't fucking care. I was just having like so much fucking issues of trying to get it to work, but nah. Apparently it doesn't fucking want to with this computer. Well, I don't know. And yet, they're brand new too, mind you. They worked before with this computer, so I don't know why they don't want to work now. It's fucking frustrating. But the headset that I was fucking wearing and decided to die on me, it's now back up to 80% because I have a quick ass charger. So that's just all I fucking care about. So, alright, let's finally get back into this fucking video.
Now, on the night of August 30th, 1884, Smitty disappeared. Somehow, he managed to escape his locked cell. Remember that locked cell, steel plate floor,
Wrought iron doors
with heavy oak around it. Crazy. Smitty left a letter on his bed for the warden. It's unknown, however, what he wrote in this letter, and he was never seen or heard from again.
Come on, I want to know what he said.
Nobody but the warden knows.
Oh my god.
It is believed that Smitty must have had help. One inmate reported that on the night of August 30th, he saw a man wandering around in the dark. Now, this man periodically tried the doors to the cell block. He also occasionally said the name Bert. Bert will come into play.
Okay.
The inmate claimed he was sure that the person wandering around was Smitty. Now, the person referred to as Bert could have been Bert Luther, a guard and the son of the local sheriff. Another thing noticed by the inmate was the night watchman, James Myers, that should have been on duty, but for some reason wasn't there.
Ooh, it's an inside job.
Sounds that way.
Wow.
Now, Smitty's absence wasn't noticed until about 5 a.m. on August 31st. The sheriff quickly put up a $300 reward. Now, today, that would be equivalent to $9,636.
Oh my God.
And honestly, though, I want to point this out. Rewards are more than that now, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're way
Oh, yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean by even by the equivalent. So, like, it's really not that much money.
I mean, I'm sure at the time it was a whole lot of money.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? All right, so it's $300 reward,
my
which is
goodness,
equivalent to
really?
9,000
Nice.
today. But
Mhm.
like most reward, money starts at about 10,000 now, which would be, I guess, I don't know,
Come to
310,
me.
we'll say. So really, even converted backwards, to make the prices match up,
Mhm.
this is still kind of low,
I don't know.
in my opinion.
What they
I
did
don't
to you?
know.
You're talking about a guy who killed a guy who was sentenced to hang, though. So if you're, you clearly think that he is a threat to the community,
Right.
so you'd want to get him back.
I don't know. I still feel like it's a lot of money.
It's not. I promise. What are you going to pay? A few car payments with that?
Quite a few, actually.
Actually, no. Now that I think about it, never mind. The murder victim's brother, William Minahan, met with the sheriff at the prison. William was informed that Smitty had somehow gained access to the jail cellar, and while
My
there,
own
he
jail,
sawed off the locks to 3 doors. However, the lock on the front door had not been tampered with and was still locked. So even if he did that, there was still a door that was locked.
Right.
This is a very strange story.
And I would assume that 2 of the other people that were in the part of his escape had keys.
Supposedly, allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly,
That's
part
why
of his escape.
But I'm just saying
good.
they could easily unlock the door
I'm going.
back.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know who held keys for the locks, because it's not everybody will always have the keys.
Mhm.
Sometimes it'll be like this person has this key, which is why they all have to get together when they bring prisoners in and out,
Yeah.
to unlock certain doors. No explanation was given for how an individual with a wooden
Now,
leg could have
if someone
gotten out of
eats
the
my
prison
blood,
yard without
tell
going
Itchy.
through the front door. James Myers' absence was never addressed either. Of course, over the years, people started to talk about how he could have escaped. Some people over the years believe that Smitty went over the 22-foot high stone wall on a ladder left by workmen fixing the roof. It had been noted that there were hoof prints and wagon tracks on the ground outside of the prison wall.
Wait,
So a one-legged man climbed a ladder and jumped a
Hold on.
22-foot stone wall. I just don't know.
Did he have the wagon and horses organized?
He
or,
would have had
like,
to.
It's
This
wow.
is you were right. This clearly has to be an inside job of some
Wait.
kind. There had to
Never
be somebody
mind.
helping it.
Absolutely.
There's no way that this man, there just wouldn't have. There's no way that a wagon and
surprised
horses
what
would
the
have just
human can
been
do.
there.
There's so many parts and pieces.
This would be a good movie.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is a movie based on this.
Oh, that'd be good to know.
I don't know. And
I'd
if
like
if I sound weird, I am getting over being sick too. I'm sorry. But yeah, there has to be multiple people, and this is like we're gonna call this Ocean 6 because it was so long ago. We weren't quite up to 11 yet. Yeah. So now a witness reported seeing a horse and buggy speeding past a farm around 1 a.m. Now this led many to believe it's how he escaped. Logically. One former inmate had claimed that he had witnessed Smitty's mother pay Bert Luther a large sum of money. Maybe, I don't know. We're just going off of one guy's word here. Luther fell under suspicion when a few months later, 4 more inmates escaped during his watch. The locals seemed to ignore the fact that these 4 inmates beat Bert Luther bloody and left him locked in a cell.
Oh my God.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, it's easy to be like, to believe one guy who said, he was paid off. But, and when people talk about the story, they leave out the fact that these inmates beat him half to death and shoved him in a cell. That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like, they paid him. That sounds like they beat him up. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, normally you wouldn't, okay. So if you think about it, it doesn't make sense for them to beat you within an inch of your life. Yes, maybe they hit you over the head and knock you out and shove you in a cell. That's, that's believable, but they're not going to beat you half to death.
No, but how did the doors get open in the first place? And then maybe they got out, because Luther helped them.
This is
And then they were like,
this
yeah, we
is
don't
an
need you
on-
anymore.
This is like an ongoing Evansburg mystery today.
Wow.
So
This is
don't
crazy.
expect an answer to this.
This is crazy.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
After this event, Luther was actually forced to resign, as the people suspected him of helping inmates escape, and his father was voted out as sheriff.
Oh, God.
Now, there has never been any credible evidence to support Bert Luther helping Smitty escape.
Wow.
That sucks, man.
Wow.
That sucks, because what if he didn't? He's probably got a family to support.
Right.
So that's, and I don't know. I hate when people take the actions of people's children and use it against them and something else, like how his father was voted out. He
Right.
didn't do anything. From everything I saw, he was a decent sheriff. So it's not fair.
It is not.
Eventually, an additional $1,000 was added to the reward, increasing it to $1,300, just over $40,000 in today's money. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I go out there and I'll be super sleuth for that kind of money.
Yeah, right.
Just
I'll
call
be
me
on the
Sherlock.
hunt.
Just call me Sherlock Holmes.
Be on the hunt.
Oh, yeah. Now, he was then also wanted dead or alive, and many professional and amateur detectives began a manhunt for the reward. Obviously,
Yeah, I bet.
that's a lot of money back then.
I bet.
Many men with wooden legs were arrested and held until they could prove they were not Smitty.
Rude.
It's very,
Rude.
it's very.
How many wooden legs?
Yeah, it kind of sounds kind of
Is
pretty
that-
fucking
oh.
hurtful right there. Just gonna fucking arrest every person that's got one wooden leg
I call that
and
dumb,
prove
if
that
I'm
you are
wrong.
not Smitty. Damn. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
Be honest, everyone could be.
Well,
a
I
Muslim.
apparently
Why
have
don't
lost
remember the
hearing
one
of
dude?
dragon. So, I don't know what the fuck happened with that. I have my shit back.
One down, two more go.
Uh,
I'm gonna join with your fox fur around. The pig is
oh,
bacon.
no. What is going on here?
Oh my God.
It's-
One go.
I don't like
Those
that.
poor guys.
I don't like that.
Stop.
Remember that this is 1884, and we're post-Civil War, and in a time of steel mills, coke furnaces, rail yards, and mining. Health codes and safety regulations hardly existed, and many people lost limbs to war and work. The detectives followed Smitty's mother and wife, believing they would find his hiding place. And in May of 1885, Smitty's 3-year-old son passed away. But he never showed up to the funeral. Not a peep was heard from him when his wife
I'm
remarried in
gonna be lovely
1887. Girl, I'm going to tell you right now, if I was alive and you remarried, oh, I'd be there. Oh, I'd be there.
Wow.
So-
Nothing. No one
But
heard
but
anything.
okay, but look, we've read this in the
I
context of
don't
Smitty
know.
escape. What if he was killed?
Yeah.
What if something like that
I
happened?
have
Yeah.
your number
Because
now.
I tell you, if this was me and I escaped and I disappeared and my kid died, yeah, I'm coming back for that. Sorry.
There's also the possibility of what if he was there, but he was in disguise or something and they didn't know it was him.
I mean, be a pretty dang good disguise then. Bravo. Oh,
Or the cops were really dumb.
that too.
I mean, it could be
That
either
too.
or. I mean, detective work
mine
wasn't quite
too.
as good as it is now.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah.
Now, Smitty failed to show up at his mother's funeral in 1890. No one has
Yeah.
ever heard from Michael Smitty Smith since he escaped certain death. He moved from
I love
escaped
that.
prisoner to myth, becoming the man they could not hang.
Wow. That was a crazy story. I
He
like that.
Is a legend.
Wow.
So
Bravo, Mr. Schmitty. I don't know how you did it, buddy.
unless they killed him.
Yeah.
That's my only other theory behind that, is if he didn't escape, or maybe he did escape and he died on the outside, or
Mhm.
I don't know. Or I just have a feeling the way old jails worked was maybe they beat him a little too much and he died and they were like, he escaped. And it's all just,
That's a good point. I
and-
didn't even think about that.
and it's all just a story on their end to cover it up.
Wow.
I don't
Didn't
know.
even think
Sure.
about that.
It happened, you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
The hygiene in the prison in 1904 was less than to be desired, to say the least. One of the rules back then was every 10 days or thereabouts, every prisoner in the jail was made to take a bath. This left the place smelling exactly how you would think.
10 days.
Disgusting.
10.
Copes is talking over
The
there.
BO was rampant.
Hey, Steve. Don't forget with the fucking hospital that y'all did as an episode where these people weren't getting
I can say
baths
death. I don't mind.
and
scared of death.
showered and whatnot
The bullets is my love.
for like months, possibly years. Remember that, and then think back on this. Which one was worse, the hospital or the fucking whatever the hell this is? God.
You still love jail?
No. No.
The prison was almost always overcrowded. 123 men would be confined in only 27 cells. That's 4 to 5 men per cell. And remember, the cells are 15 by 8 by 9. And at times, there were as many as 16 bodies confined in one cell at a time.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
What are they just like, all right, I'm going to sleep on bottom tonight. And they just like keep rotating and stacking people to sleep? Like, what are we doing?
I'm
The devil in
sure,
the game.
I'm sure
Oh
it was
my God.
terrible.
Oh,
In 1911, the new annex with 52 additional cells was constructed, and in 1997, the prison was abandoned.
Oh, I
Wow.
will kill
There are
you.
many
Okay.
reported hauntings that the Cambria County Jail holds. The prison built gallows where they would execute men. 11 men were hung or executed within the walls of Cambria County Jail. Citizens in those years could buy a ticket to watch people get hung on certain days for entertainment because they had no electricity that was available to them. So there's no TV. This is what people did for fun. And if it sounds crazy, just remember history.
Are you sure about that?
We've got Coliseum where we watch people get ripped to shreds
yeah.
I
by
have
lions and
nothing
each other.
in my
And then
cars.
there also have been a ton of other, stories of people showing up to hangings for
Right.
entertainment purpose. This is how they dealt with execution back then. But I feel like it makes people bloodthirsty.
Yeah, agreed. I think it'll cause
Nope.
more things to happen, like not good things.
Well, it makes people want people to be guilty.
Right. So they can
Right.
watch it again.
Exactly.
See it again.
So
Yeah.
therefore, guilty verdicts, I bet, came down a lot more frequently.
Oh, yeah. Oh
Could
my
you
God.
imagine bringing like your children, be like, we're gonna go watch the man get hung today?
By the way,
It's
Mm-mm.
hanging day, little Timmy.
Get up, buddy. Oh, God.
Grab your Lunchable. Let's go. Now, when people tour the jail, it's claimed that they hear screams and feel cold breezes coming from the gallows. In addition to the 11 hangings,
I
many
want-
other prisoners, of course, died there. In the
so I
last
got
years of
3
the prison's
kings in
active
one
use,
church.
a prisoner in the new section slit his wrists so that he could get out and see his wife, who was a nurse in the local hospital. However, he was not found until he bled to death.
Oh, no. I mean, good plan. Good plan. But-
was it?
But it,
You did too good of a job.
it did.
I'm just saying.
Didn't come out the way it was supposed to turn out.
I get it. Like,
Mm.
I get why he did it.
Yeah,
It was probably lonely. Jails back then were probably horrible.
absolutely.
Wanted to see his wife. He figured out a loophole. Unfortunately, they didn't come to check on him in time, and he died. And that's sad
It's so sad.
because it's not like he was trying to escape jail. He really just wanted to go see his wife.
Yeah, you just want to say like bye.
I-
You know, if he was up for hanging,
It'd be worth it.
you know?
I'd do it.
Yeah, I would too.
It'd be worth it. His cell was removed to make way for a bathroom for the record staff, and it is believed that he returns to relive his last few desperate minutes. People have reported hearing a man crying or moaning in that area. The jail was even featured as a haunted location on season 3 of Paranormal Lockdown, a popular television show on Destination America. Now, the jail also appeared on season 2 of Destination Fear on the Travel Channel, as well as a number of YouTube videos. I couldn't remember which ones they were. when we started
Paranormal
those.
Lockdown.
Yep.
Oh, I love that show.
So did I.
So good.
Unfortunately, it just
Fizzled out. Yeah.
Why haven't I fucking ever heard of Paranormal Lockdown and Destination Fear? Where the fuck was that at when I was around? Bastards.
Now, Nick and Katrina ventured to the jail to investigate the haunt.
Behave.
Why the fuck does that look like Eminem? The hell?
Yeah, that does. But the thing is, that's
With the real Slim Shady, please,
Nick,
please stand up. I can't. I'm
That's
gonna shut the
Nick.
fuck up.
I think, but I
things
don't
and also
know.
to see what happened to Smitty. They met with someone from the corrections service and they told them the story of Smitty, as well as a personal experience they had when they saw a man at the top of the bullpen, but as they approached it, it just vanished. This was after lockdown, when roll call had already been taken and all the prisoners had been accounted for. From the outset, you could tell this was going to be an eventful investigation, and thus far aired one of the more interesting ones of the season, which when I was putting this together, I actually do remember this episode.
Not
last
vividly.
game.
I kind of remember.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't remember details, but I remember watching it.
It's been such a long time since we
I think,
watched that
didn't
show.
that show
So
end in like 2016, or did it start in 2016 and only went for a couple years?
I don't know, but it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
There were numerous orbs, light anomalies flying around, and also many random noises such as doors banging and footsteps. Nick used the Geobox and received various voices coming through. The pair also heard Dungeon Smitty and many other words come through which needed to be investigated, since Nick and Katrina were the first ones to investigate here. I have a hard time saying the name Katrina.
Really?
I keep wanting to say Kintrina.
Kintrina?
I don't know why.
Oh.
It just comes out that way.
Oh.
I think it's also because I'm still a little stuffy. Nick chose to spend the first night on the catwalk where the presence of a large man has allegedly been seen, leaving the geoport on to detect any voices. He was awakened by noises, and when he analyzed the recordings the next day, he caught, quote, "the town ruled" and "money." Nick's name comes through again as if he was drawn to that dungeon, supposedly, allegedly. In the dungeon, they heard noises again and growling. Also, they caught what sounded like deep breaths, too. Now, Nick decided to stay in the dungeon by himself and heard more growls, as well as turning off his night vision to show how dark it was down there. That's when Nick said he saw a man pass him with a scruffy beard.
Hey.
It wasn't me, I promise.
Well,
When examined, there seemed to be some sort of dark figure on screen, but it wasn't clear enough to be sure. And they went on to have many more experiences during their time there. And I did see like the pictures from it, and it does look like maybe a shadow was there.
But
And
it was like when he turned his IR off
Yeah.
that he saw. Okay.
Now look, I loved this show,
Mhm.
but just like most TV shows, I'm not going to really comment on whether I think it's real or not real,
Right.
but they do tend to, I'm going to say, overreact because it makes it more interesting.
It
And
does,
I do understand
absolutely.
that. As long as you understand that, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of that happening here.
Okay. I
'Cause,
do too.
I really don't.
huzzah! The monkey.
You're
face made
welcome.
it.
You mean it to the fucking. I don't even know how to explain it to you. Do you hear Dragon at all if he's even
Hi.
fucking talking? Because I can't tell.
Hi.
I had a bit of a weird ass audio issue to where like that this headset was dying. It was at like fucking
do.
10%. And it immediately went back up to like 80% after
Yo,
being
this guy killed.
on the charger.
What?
But I was wanting to use like one of the other headsets that I have that's more
I have
comfortable in my
the-
fucking ears,
have
by the way.
fuck.
For some reason, they won't work on this computer, but they will work on my phone. I don't know why it was like pissing me off. So I was like, struggling and whatnot. And when I
I am playing the
reconnected
game.
this headset to this computer, I no longer hear Dragon. So I don't know if it's like I have no idea if he's talking or not.
Oh,
Or
shit.
even if he can even fucking hear me. I don't know.
I can. But I don't know you can hear me either.
I love how they say it's my Asian dragon alien
talking.
baby. He's talking. What the fuck? Why can't I hear you?
Not my fault.
But I can't hear him.
Not my fault.
Like, I was trying to fix everything and I don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, Monkey
Maybe
Man,
you
can
should
please tell her
maybe
refresh
leave and come back. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm good.
Like, this is the most dumbest.
You can leave.
Thanks for being his translator.
Could tell her I will leave.
Why should I refresh? I'm the host of the stream. If I refresh, wouldn't that, like, fuck everything else up of the stream? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I seems to notice that. I'm gonna, like, fucking disconnect this and then.
Stupid. Hello, everyone. Could you hear me now? Now I cannot hear several one bit. I cannot hear you. Try to howl like a wolf. No, I can't. I'm saving my cards for the good shit. By the way, I have no queens in here, so I'm screwed. I do. I don't, be honest. I'm screwed myself. I have no queens. Oh, I cannot hear server. Is telling the truth. On my snippets, I have all my snippets. Oh. Shoot. I have no kings at all, so Poppet, please be gentle. No, I don't. I'm not joking. I have nothing. I have nothing either. I have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing. So the stream is cursed. Good to know. And I don't know. Bye, Rexy. Just close your eyes and count to 3. Will you two ever believe me now? Hmm. Oh, I have nothing. Oh shit. Maybe. Oh no, never mind. I'm good. Yeah, Sever, you should. Wait, how many bullets I have? Oh, I lived. No shit. It would be the last of many. I promise you I have nothing. I only have a bullet into my name. There's gonna be one bullet for my brain. I have all my brain cells. Oh, I had to invite Sever. I invite Sever. How do I do that? So, wait. I'm alive? Shit. Hold on. Hold on. How do I invite someone? Hold on. Hi, everyone. It's very awkward, isn't it? Hold on. I'm playing a game at the same time.
Can you fucking hear me now?
Thank goodness. I'm not good at this shit.
Christ. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. Like, this is such bullshit. Ever since this headset died, and I was trying to use a different fucking headset, it was like, nope, fuck you, now everything's just broken. Cool. God, like, my fucking head hurts from this bullshit.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I have the greatest joy ever. I have all my fingers, but then I have to go chop, chop, chop. I have all my fingers. If I mess up, all
What
the
the
blood is go.
fuck are you on about, child?
Life.
Yeah, it fucking sounds like it. Like, this, like, what I did
You should check.
was
You should check on that theory right now.
I unplugged my microphone,
You
replugged it,
You should.
and it still
Check
didn't
it,
work.
Piggy. David, check it. You're going to die.
Don't mind Dragon, he's playing a game as well. And also in the call as well
You
at the
bastard.
same time.
You should check it. You screwed yourself.
That was such goddamn bullshit. My head hurts from all of this shit.
Fine.
I still don't
Fine.
understand why the other headset didn't
Motherfucker.
work
I'm
with the
dead.
computer.
I'm dead.
Like,
Oh,
that's some
I have my
bullshit.
fingers and up go chop chop chop. I cannot stop. Oh, oh, I cannot see.
What the fuck are you on about, child? Jesus Christ.
I see the dead see me, the dead see me, and
You
all
are
sing together.
fucking dark. Oh, cool.
I forgot what the hell we were doing.
Chat.
This what happened. I have too much
Why
fun.
do I have to keep having issue after fucking issue after another?
Oh, clap, 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 bang, clap, bang, clap, 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 clap.
Sammy, can you put me on my misery, please, for the love of God?
Honey, you cannot do that.
Why not?
I save cards. Yes, I knew it.
Sammy, are you still here?
Same
Did you die?
not in what now? Please leave the messages at the beep. Sammy, can I come to the phone now?
Can you shut the fuck up and let
No.
Sammy answers?
By the way, you never let me know what the hell happened with the other person you lit on panel.
The one that had a pole in his fucking head?
Yeah. No, the other person. The person you invite him to the this panel in my placement of my leave of absence.
Oh, Mikey. First of all, I have no comment with you, Sammy. Just straight up no fucking comment.
Honey, I'm home.
Ew, that makes me want to vomit in my mouth.
Oh, honey, is that you I want?
I need to have you to come up on panel one of these days, Sammy. Like, fuck. I miss having you on panel, and you know
I don't
that.
have nothing.
No, but, let's just say...
Oh, I have my brain cells. The brain cells go by through the bullet hole. Oh,
Fuck?
oh, it's teasing me. Bad gun.
My head
I like
hurts too much
what
for
the
this
hell I
shit.
have. I have on my brain.
Basically, with Mikey, I haven't heard from him since. Ever since I told Mikey that he's not allowed to come up on panel no more, I haven't heard from him one motherfucking day.
Wait, so you tell me the person you replaced me, he went crazy. And
not that he went crazy. More on the lines of what he was doing in the first place was kind of getting a little bit annoying, and it was like almost as he was trying to control my channel as if it was his, and was reading each fucking comment out loud every single time. What?
That sounds like a noob would do. Like,
yeah, well, I'm not gonna say his age, but he's a lot older than us. He does it on his channel, and it's like, dude, just leave it to only your channel. This is not your channel. But also, I'm sorry, but he wouldn't shut the fuck up either.
So, which one is bad, me or him?
He's definitely a lot worse than you, dude.
So, to my opinion, I'm more chatty, more. So, I see all my brain cells. The brain cells will. Oh.
Yeah, that too. He thinks that everything around him is fucking haunted.
Really?
Oh yeah. He so last time when he came up on panel,
By the way,
he
I have no
showed
ace.
he showed
I truly don't have no ace.
a
The problem is
leg
I'm
in
upset.
some I'm sorry. I'm actually going to say this out fucking loud even though I didn't before, but I'm going to now. He fucking came up on panel without thinking maybe he should be wearing pants if he was
What?
going to get up.
You should always
And
wear pants.
Dragon, you have no idea. All we saw was a leg and some blue undies.
Oh no. Uh-huh. Oh, you're so bad. Goodbye, friend.
Yeah. It was not cool, but he gaslighted Steve.
What?
And yeah. Sky blue undies, yeah. Exactly.
Elmo's my game, boys.
He oh yeah, definitely traumatized for life. He would say, "Oh, I love Steven's videos and all this and blah blah blah," and then goes around and just like criticizes his fucking work. So Mikey was a Mr. Know-It-All, but also like he thinks I don't know, he thought everything that Steve was saying was like not really true or was wrong, and I'm like, dude, who's the one that did research? Steve did. Did you do fucking research? No. You just sit there on your ass, apparently getting up on people's streams on camera, not wearing pants.
Okay. I know I don't have the best relationship with a bunch of you guys, but be honest. To me, I watch ton of people like YouTube stream. I know you don't do this stuff kind of thing, but I understand
Right.
I'm being a little ass. Please understand that I'm still like at heart like a child.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Sammy's fucking last
Playing with these
comment.
toys. Oh dear lord. But anyway, but the thing is, what Silver that you said, sound like you probably have too much like, oh, I want to do this, I want that, like, try to do some weird stuff moments, but like, I know Steve and I doesn't have the good friendship at this moment, on this good, lovely friendship, because at this moment I did kind of have mock him of like, are you sure your knowledge is right, Steven? I'll call him like one names and him.
Well, okay.
Steven.
That kind
I
of stuff
apologize.
is okay.
I
He's
apologize.
not he's not mad at that. He's more mad at the fact that I'm his niece and you were calling me like a bitch and he was not like having it. Well, this is not gonna fucking reconnect.
I understand you cannot say that to people, but the thing is, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I say that so many times with other people.
I know you do. And it's not like that I was so pissed off or anything. He doesn't know you that much.
I know
He
that's
doesn't
why. Like, I'd heart.
like.
Here's the thing. I heart. I'm a very lovely person. You not meet me. That is the thing. That is the thing because I like to have fun. That's the thing. I like to have fun. I like to put a smile
We
on
all
my
do.
Like, but the thing is, with people like him, person who walks around in his blue boxers or his blue underwear, I don't know what the hell it look like.
Sky blue undies.
Oh my god. It burned into my brains. I cannot dream no more. Anyway, the thing is, I to him, I think he liked to play over the top of like heaven is haunted, my phone is haunted. No. I live before I met Server. I live by myself in my household, and believe it or not, I hear footsteps. Like one time, I was on the computer, not the computer I have. This before I met her. Like this before I even met her. Like I was upstairs playing like an old school PC, like playing games like Dead Light or Dying Light or something. No, or
Yeah.
whatever game I was playing, or something I was doing, and I legitimately heard boots on wood. No, walking behind me and stop in front of me. Now, again, I heard a same thing, like other footsteps, like heels or two little children, like running down the stairs and stopping where I was. Even sometimes I heard little girl voice, and sometimes a more. Like this before all the haunting stuff I had known. Like, and sooner or later down the road, I met her. Like more creepy stuff. Now I have 4 demons. I have, and I think she cursed me with 4 demons, or the 4 demons probably. Hmm, we like this one. This one is not scared so easily. Even I call a demon a dumbass. So I don't know how in the hell I'm not cursed to death. I am
What I
probably dead.
can tell you, as what Steve has said before in text, was that you're more how
I'm
the
a
fuck
dumbass.
do you
Please say
put
it.
it?
I'm a dumbass.
I
I'm
mean, you are a dumbass, but
I
hold
called it,
on,
folks. My job is done.
hold on, because he did say something that he's not wrong.
Said it's damn it is not a whole movie.
I'm trying to fucking find it, damn it. He said that you were more palatable, which I don't know what the fuck that even really means.
What even that
Maybe,
means, Stevie?
dear God.
I'm probably gonna make
Like
you
that he can like listen to you more than he can ever listen to Mikey's. Practically what he's saying.
So that's funny because I am very good at storytelling. Even my mom liked to listen to my storytelling. She called it like rooster storytelling time.
Oh God. Well,
I'm
the
not
other
joking.
thing too
The same
is
thing for
that
Plaid. I tell him one of my stories, and he said to me, "I'm like, oh, dude, you should
have
make this
you.
into a book or
Speaking
anything."
of fucking Plaid, have you ever heard from Plaid yet?
No, no.
Neither have I. I don't know what the
I should
fuck is
message
going
him.
on.
I should message
I
him though.
yeah. But freaking dude, Steve wanted to so badly to offer to come up on panel that one time. And I said, don't, you might want to save your brain cells because it's Mikey. And he's like, dude, if I ever came up on that panel and Mikey was up there, he was about to go off on him. He wanted to go off on him. And I said, don't make it worse.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing I will tell you one thing about me. I can make friends with anywhere, any
Well,
places, even
yeah.
through games. Because one story, I know there's a Bowen story I would tell, but you guys think it's funny. Who knows? I don't know. Silver, you probably never heard this one. On Call of Duty Black Ops, like Cold War or something, like
Okay.
there's a special on for Ghostface because it was a new movie on that day. So it's come
Okay.
out on the same day. It will end before the movie come out. So I was playing with group of people, like with a Ghostface in that game. So I play with it and I goes and we was joking around, like making jokes about, no, like, where's your phone number? Where's your phone number? In Ghostface movie, he always call you through the phone and asks you, what
Okay.
is your scary movie kind of way. So I kind of like one of them like, a kid or adult or something, let's say, like, fine, what you found out about is BIRT. Oh no, or FUCK. Like screw you or something like that to them, and and they will die of laughter. And we was and, I was running around, and there was a gaming girl, and I kind of was like, why Mrs. Gaming Girl, why you want to stop my ass? Please don't kill me. I thought we were friends. And yes, we all dying of laughter. Even I met them again, like the second time I met them, and we played the same round, and they all dying of laughter. Even one of the people said, "Of that was funny, that was funny." So
It's
yes, I know
it's
why.
more on the fact that like Mikey is how can I put 30 fucking years older than us.
I'm 23 years old. Next
I'm
November, this
25.
I'm 24.
Mikey just turned 59. And he it really bothers me of the fact that like I overheard from Ape, even though Ape thinks that Mikey maybe has overheard me and him talking about Mikey at the time, which is probably why he acted differently. But here's the thing though. When he came up on that fucking panel, he never read any of my rules that I created until that day. And as soon as he
Okay.
read
I only
hold on.
glanced at rules only once or twice. I did not give it a bother. And
The-
you create rules.
These are brand new rules though. I can actually
I never read you rules.
share.
My apologies.
Well, these are brand new because of him though. Not because
really?
of you. It was more of because of what he was doing in the first place.
The
Which
thing
was
is, I'm
like
trying so hard to defended me so badly. I'm like, please, like unfriend me, you damn it. And like you best. And every time I'm like, no, I can't. It's like something if I do that, the whole world will collapse into a black hole. No, I can't. And also, you entertainment, and also some reason the spirits and the demon like you that much. I don't know why. Why
yeah,
they
I
like you
don't
that
fucking
much.
know why either. But like
I would
these
die of
are
laughter if we meet one of the demons I have in my night dream. He's probably going to say through the spirit box, "Oh, hello, I miss you. I did not finish our chat." Like,
basically what the rules was. I mean, there's a couple of reasons why that I had to make these rules. Cause well, when I created these rules and I sent them to Sammy, Ape, and Steve, all
What?
three of them were. Hold on. All three of them were like, oh, I know exactly who these are referenced to. They knew that it was towards Mikey, but I don't know. So basically, number one
Hold
was
on.
be
Pause.
kind. What?
Everyone be kind of it. Respectful towards you can just go around. Yeah. Could you explain each rules you go down? Because I'm
So
kind of curious.
so basically, to be kind and respectful towards each other in chat and on panel was more of kind of what Mikey was doing on panel. Like he would say something that kind of sounded was pretty fucking rude, but it was
Oh.
like irritating Steve. And kind of irritating other
Steve,
people.
if you hear me, could you send me a list so I don't piss you off? I'm sorry, I have asked him today. I have asked him vanilla
Not
ice
surprised.
is alcohol
Um,
or cocaine for the rooster.
Number two, you can joke around with each other as long as
I
it's
realize
not
I have to water.
offending anyone. it's more that was also kind of towards Mikey, just because of some of the things he was saying, and it was like, dude, what the fuck? Also, the fact that he will not shut the fuck up. Number 3, please don't come into stream chat or on panel thinking you can control the stream. Myself in the Trusty Ape and Sammy, aka 420 Atheist, not Ashiest as it got edited by fucking weird ass way, can control the stream. Meaning, me as an owner and the co-hosts Ape and Sammy, they can control the stream however they please. But as long as it's, parts of what the channel really is about, that Mikey would come into chat or on panel literally trying to take over the channel itself. As if it's his fucking channel. The way that he would run it. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
To me,
And then
if you do you stream by yourself, you can control it. If you play with other group of people like you or my friends I have in,
yeah.
you cannot control it. But the thing is, if you try to control it, you cannot get what you wanted. Like me and play with my friends on Phasma. I cannot control the stuff, and I go on in the game. I got scared up.
Well, yeah, that's not what I mean, though. I mean, like,
in here, you just had to roll what you would say. Like in the call I have, even I'm trying to piss off Silver so many times she can kick me out, but she never do. I want you to kick me out so I can free and have my freedom. God damn it.
yeah, too bad. It's not like that kind of controlling though. It's more of like he would literally, like I said, with actually this goes along with number 4. If you come on panel, please don't read everything out loud said in the chat, as the host / owner or anyone else on panel has already fucking seen it, because he would do it. Like I said, he does this on his channel, but I was trying to get him to not fucking do it on my channel. But he kind of already, after he read these rules, it kind of like manipulated some of them and just straight up said "fuck you" in my face without saying anything. Like, I think he knew.
He knew
that.
The thing is, he already know it, but kind of pushing it is. I think
he knew that I caught him, is what I was gonna say, and that he continued to do it, or was he was acting a little bit different, but he, I think, knew that I caught him and was probably like, oh shit, because Ape has mentioned to me that he got kicked out of one of his friends' streams by doing the same shit. So that means that this is technically not on, like, by accident. It's his intention. And he wonders why that some of his friends didn't want to be around him. But then when I told him in my, like, main channel stream at one point, he's like, "You're not being an ass, Miss Silver."
God damn it.
No, because I was trying to point out the fucking word he said, Miss Silver. Yeah. And that,
the thing is, the words I was put it, I said with like, ma'am, miss, could I please?
Yeah.
Like that. That's what he's saying. Miss Stevie, could I speak now or some shit like that? I have no clue.
I don't know, but he was like, "You're not being an ass, Miss Silver. No worries. but as long as we can maybe still be friends on Facebook. I'm like, okay. But do you think I've ever seen him come back into my chats and ever hear from him on Facebook? No. I think he knew that I knew what the fuck was going on and that I caught him out on it.
You caught the cherry in the cookie jar, and now he tried to hide.
Oh yeah, he's trying to fucking hide because like I said something to Steve, said something to Ape. Ape was like, "Yeah, I don't blame you," and this and that. He also noticed that Mike was acting differently that day too. So it's like, mysteries. But then here's Mikey continuing to do his own streams. So I'm wondering.
He knows.
Here's the other thing that he does. If he doesn't, actually, I don't think it really matters if he actually stays in the chat or not. He will save the stream into his watch later. Every stream that I've had, he would save it into his watch later.
That sounds like stalking behavior.
You think? And I kind of don't like that. I feel like he's probably more likely gonna fucking listen to this, but do I care? No, I'm just telling my fucking truth, my half of the story.
Would I say something?
What?
Dude, whoever you name, I wouldn't forget about 5 minutes because
Mikey.
Oh, hi, Mikey. Guess who's back? I am back on the throne, baby. You can never take the throne of the dragon. Bye, Mikey. You're no little red.
Well, here's what I'm also gonna say, and I'm kind of not sorry to say this out loud. Even if you are listening to this, kind of sorry, not sorry, but
you suck.
Well, not that, but my other friend.
I say yes, but you say I can't.
My other friend Blizzy, that has came up on panel on this channel a few times.
Damn.
Well, I don't think it was after you though. I think it was. I don't know.
Wait, after me?
No.
What I do it was so bad. I have 3.
I don't know. No, I don't think he actually was on. He wasn't on the fucking channel after you were in trouble, okay? Calm yourself.
Sammy, Ape,
it was before you. I don't think Sammy's
God,
still here.
Make Simmer speechless so much.
I don't think Sammy's is even still here because I see 0 viewer on the screen. But I told Blizzy what happened with Mikey, and he listened to that stream that Mikey was on the last time. And you want to know what? You want to know what Blizzy has said?
What?
The Mikey sounds like he never hit puberty.
I need to watch this stream. I need to watch this now.
I can send you the link if you want me to.
Could you please do that for me? I will give you any amount of money to give you this link so I can die of laughter off the stream. So please send me the stream. To silver thing of thing, I didn't miss you one bit. But now you're back.
I mean, I kind of figured you were gonna say this.
So the question is, did you miss me? I'm back in here or not? Which one, damn it?
I mean,
I
don't know. I've been going
said
through.
I miss you
I've
a tiny bit, cockroach, but
I've been
yes, I
going
do.
through a lot of shit for the past fucking 3 weeks. So calm yourself.
Mm. So I'm gonna get a true answer in about 3 weeks.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Ugh! Wait, is this the same dude who have the demon living in his household? I remember now.
You mean the little spirits that he's got in his apartment?
Yeah, I remember him now. I did have a chat with him.
Yeah.
You know, funny because I did have this chat with Mom, kind of. I'm like, the man said I have a squeaky toy that lodged into his throat. So, interesting.
Yeah, plus he said some things about his voice, and I tried not to, fucking die of laughter. You know, I did agree.
If you ever seen Blazy, could you tell him what I said? Because I think him and I something I have agreed on something. Because there's a, to me, okay. Last time I was trying to be nice because I was in a panel with him. Because now you mention it, I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to be professional with him, but in my head, he sounded like a child, like a man child, never grown, but have a beard. And I'm kind of like, I'm like, dude, you have like some fancy puffy curtain or some crap, and you have a demon inside of your house, and and you said that you cannot mention a demon. Like, why? And and I see it, and seeing all the activity in it, huh? I'm wondering, does this demon know I have 3 demons over here, and I don't give a two red ass about it. That, hmm, I'm curious because I know
So,
they can see something.
basically, on what Steve was talking about that same very fucking day, too. Hold on.
Speak quick because I
So,
leave you about 5 minutes. I had to
so
dip.
basically, he mentions he's like, he's wrong about all of this. He's killing me. I was gonna offer to come on with you, but I don't know if I can handle Mikey in real time, unfortunately. Um, he says he knows Mikey means well, but he's just a bit overbearing, honestly. He makes his skin crawl, and that apparently he says, bro, I love that he's so confident in correcting our podcast, but he's not pronouncing anything correctly. It's quite frustrating.
It's funny.
We have to leave the video because he's driving me nuts. If he can do better, he should make his own channel. Sorry, dude, I had to leave before I said something. Nothing worse than someone constantly criticizing your work while not knowing what they're talking about. It's just wild to me that he thinks he knows everything, but in
I think the
reality,
dude is scared of me. I just remember that now because I've
I don't
talked.
know.
The thing is, the only thing I remembered, I tell this demon to lay down his bed, and he said, "I see a divot on his bed." So, I don't know if
Yeah,
it's true or not, but I think he's scared of
guys,
me because of why you have balls? I do. Anyway,
I don't know what goes through Mikey's mind when it comes to, like,
I had to make dinner. So if you have any more to say, Draggy is
also, hi,
there.
Cece.
And hello, Cece. Good to see you, Cece. Draggy need to leave now. Good night, everyone.
Mm.
Love you, my little dragon hatchlings. I'm actually high on something. I need to something drink of water. So, bye.
Yeah, for
I don't know
real.
how in the hell I get back in here. Where's the exit? I need to buy exit. Right.
At the bottom, leave studio, dumbass.
Oh, really? Bye.
Jesus fucking Christ. So we didn't really get to finish the fucking episode. We have like, I don't know, 15 minutes left of it, practically. How's it goes it? My head hurts is how it goes it. I had some weird audio issues earlier on this stream. And then it was like from headset issues to fucking microphone issues. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. And then Dragon decided to ask me what happened about Mikey. And I'm telling you right now, I have not heard from Mikey since then. I told him that he's not allowed to come up on panel no more and everything, and I haven't heard from him since. He hasn't came into my chats. He hasn't said anything on Facebook. So I don't know what the fuck happened or is going on unless he's afraid of me now. I don't know. But we were literally just talking about Mikey. He's now in fucking yawning. The hell? Sounded like someone was running across the fucking room. This wasn't really intentionally supposed to be a long ass stream, but so much shit has happened and I'm just like, brain hurts, head hurts. The fuck? So I'm just gonna fucking mute myself and play the rest of the fucking thing because I can't. I cannot.
Don't believe in orbs and stuff like that. There's just
Yeah.
always too many other possibilities of what it could be. Bugs and dust and people just
So
cling.
many things.
People
Yeah.
cling to orbs like they're just, the
The
end all be all.
Jinx.
Stop taking my lines. Now, if you're interested in seeing more, go watch the episode. We did see it years ago, and remember, it was a pretty good one. I do remember that. And no matter how you feel about the duo or paranormal in general, it's a good episode. And Nick and Katrina, they do have good chemistry.
They do.
We miss it.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you sure it wasn't you? Because that beard is sort of scruffy.
I'm growing it out for the winter.
I know, I like it.
Now, and a review I found on Google from about 3 weeks ago, which would be probably 5 weeks ago now because we just got back from our break, by a user named Joe Mattern.
We know Joe.
Yeah, and it says, quote, "We booked the flashlight tour for 8/31/24. Now, there were 3 people in our group. Upon arrival, we were met by Diane. Now, Diane was fantastic throughout the tour guide. I would recommend her tours for lovers of history, the paranormal, or just architecture. On to the paranormal. We did not expect to have experiences. We spoke to a spirit called Old Smitty by flashlight. We had a button flashlight that would act like it was going to shut off. My father-in-law's finger was nowhere near the button, and it was in the middle of the flashlight. The flashlight went completely off at one point in the basement, and then we started an impromptu session and got several responses. P.S. They were brand new flashlights with brand new batteries. No one else's flashlight was having problems either, and it is working completely fine once we left. Now, normally, I would say I just don't buy the flashlight thing, but I do trust Joe. I've had tons of conversations with him. He's well aware of how people fake these things.
Yeah.
And I believe Joe. I do. I trust him.
Yeah, I do too.
And but this is the end of the story.
What?
It's because there's not a lot known, or there's not a lot talked about when it comes to this place. A lot of people have been there, but it's a lot of the same stuff, that everybody else experiences, which in a way is kind of, I don't know, it tells me that people aren't making up new stuff constantly to keep
Right.
it relevant, which is honestly probably why there's not a lot.
And I feel that speaks so many volumes to the place.
How many volumes does it speak?
So many volumes.
I don't think that's how you say that, but you know what? You're cute, and we'll let that go.
Mhm.
It does speak volumes.
It speaks all the volumes. Okay.
We'll turn it up.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Yeah, Freedom Rock. But a lot of people have been here. Some shows have been here.
Mhm.
It's not a super popular or well-known one, but I just don't think that counts against it. I feel more like it counts, in its favor,
Absolutely.
to be honest,
Yeah.
because people aren't going there and just doing outrageous, crazy things. It's a very awesome looking building. And the story of Old Smitty is super rad.
So cool. Are you kidding
I
me?
love
What a
that story.
legend.
But we did want to cover this because of Joe. Joe has been a friend of the show all the way back since we did Crescent.
Yep.
He came on and started, talking to us and everything during Crescent. Was the first time I think I communicated with them. So thank you, Joe, for your support. You've been with us a long time.
Yes.
With all this being said,
Okay.
we do have to ask a question.
All right.
And the question goes,
Is it real?
So, Megan,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about Cambria County Jail, or the Old Stone Jail? Do you believe it's haunted?
Well, I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot here to go off of.
Mhm.
But like you said, I think that adds so much to the place. I think the land that surrounds this place and is this place had so many things that happen. And like we say all the time on the show, like things stay with the land, they stick with the land.
Mhm.
And I think that is fuel for a fire in the jail. Whether it be people from the war, whether it be people from, working and losing limbs and dying from that, or dying in the jail, like our friend who just wanted to see his wife. So
Sad.
I do. I think this place is haunted, and I think it adds to it also that there's not 100 million people going in and out of there doing paranormal investigations constantly.
Yeah.
So
And
I do. So what about you, babe?
I also do think it's haunted.
Okay.
For many reasons. One, war happened on this land. And that just seems to be anywhere Civil War happened, because so many people died. Not to mention the pioneers that were on this land.
Mhm.
And I just trust Joe. I really do. He is
Yeah.
a very trustworthy guy. He knows what he's talking about. He is very involved in the paranormal, and he just does not seem to be the kind of person who's going to make anything up. And for me, I would rather learn about these places that have too little than too much, because when you
Yeah.
have too much, unless it's, for good reason, it just feels made up. It feels like people are making up stories. And this one doesn't feel that way. It seems like they've had the same accounts of stuff for, since people have been ghost hunting here, 97.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I do believe that there is probably something here. What that is, I'm not sure. Could it be Smitty? Sure. I don't know. Maybe he escaped, but then again, maybe he didn't, like I said.
Right.
And I really do believe that is a good possibility that something happened to him there, because he was somebody who had some power and he killed somebody. So they could have really took that out on him. So, yeah, yes,
Yay.
it is. I do believe that it's going to get
The big old seal of approval.
And that is the Old County.
Yay. I enjoyed
Old
that.
County, Cambria County Jail. Couldn't get that out.
I really enjoyed that one. I like that.
It's a good one.
I like when we do the jails. There's usually so much history behind a lot of them.
So much history and mystery behind them all.
That's right. What he said.
Should be on a shirt.
But
But this is the end. But I do want to talk about some things that are going to be occurring here.
Yeah.
Some things are going to be changing on the show. A couple of things are going to be that your paranormal episodes are going to be coming every other week.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that you're only going to get a show every 2 weeks. We will still be putting out a weekly show, but we are going to be putting out we're not going to call it another podcast. It's going to be part of this, but it's going to be a new idea that's going to fill the time in between weeks that we put these out.
Yes.
It has become very taxing to edit all these. And honestly, I miss our old format where Megan used to read stories and stuff. And I want to go back to that.
Yay.
I want to do all that. And if you're new just to the videos, this is going to be new to you, but this is how we have done things for years.
Yeah.
And we had to stop when we came to video because of how hard it is to edit all this stuff. So you're still going to get reaction videos when we want to do them, because I feel like the last, couple, we're just kind of like grasping for things, and I want to do things that interest us.
Yeah.
I don't want to just do them to do them. So, but again, there still will be a weekly show.
Absolutely.
But we have something for the in-between times that are going to be a little more fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
A little more fun. And of course, we are still going to do our Patreon episodes.
Of course.
So that you have that to look forward to. And the new episodes, they will come on into video as well.
Yes.
It's not going to be, you just come back and check it out.
Just come back and check it out, time to time.
Now, this one I will probably put out normally. This will be a normal episode, but starting after this one will be when we start to do our new format.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Me too.
Because I'm looking forward to doing some new things. We've been doing the same thing for a long time. And just want to let everybody know, still waiting for that apology out there, but we haven't gotten it. If you've listened and kept up with what's been happening, the live event that happened over on Beer, Booze, and Boogeymen for the Night House, when some foul things were said, and we still have yet to get our public apology or even heard. We've only heard from one of them who that didn't go so well. I mean, if you're really interested in that, I'll do a whole episode on that. I don't care. But this is going to be where we end the old Cambria County Jail. And I am super looking forward to the future of the show.
I am too.
I cannot wait to do some new things. And I can't wait to be able to sit here and do an episode and not read the whole thing.
Yay.
I miss that.
It will be more work for you because I cannot read out loud.
That's why every 2 weeks.
Power of editing.
The power of editing, as you saw with the glasses. But this is where we're going to end it. And where can they find us? Oh,
watch your glasses. Don't mess with the Armani, bro.
Just tell them where they can find us.
Well, they can find us on Instagram at @forthebooze_podcast and on Facebook at @forthebooze.
That's right. You can also find us on, where do I say again? On X at @forthebooze. You can find us on YouTube right here at @forthebooze. And you can also find us on TikTok at @forthebooze. I obviously haven't posted anything recently because we've been on a break. But that'll all be started back up again. And don't forget, if you're a podcast listener, rate and review, leave 5 stars. And if you're watching and you want to help, that helps us too. And don't forget, like, share, and comment these.
Yes.
To help, let everybody know and all this to come hang out.
Yeah. And it helps get our videos and everything out there more.
It does.
To more people.
That's right. So we can grow this thing. And patreon.com. It's /forthebooze_podcast at Patreon. And we need to thank the group.
Yes.
We need to thank the group.
Our people.
That's right. Our people are awesome. They stuck with us through the break. It honestly wasn't supposed to really be the break this time, but
it ended up being that.
It ended up being that, which we had talked about earlier in the year, though, because we did want to. Last year, we kind of messed up because we were like, we'll take the end of the year off. But we realized that cut into our anniversary time for the show.
Yeah.
And because on, December 27th, I believe, is the anniversary of our show every year. And we weren't here for that last year. And that kind of bummed us out. The only other break I foresee us taking this year is obviously the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we have children. But Patreons. So we had some upgrades and some new
Yes.
members. Oh, it's so
I know,
awesome, man.
so
Thank
exciting.
you guys so much for helping us out.
Yes, we love like reaching out to you guys for comments and questions. We ask you things about the show, like, hey, do you think this would be a great idea? We take your ideas and make them into shows.
Yeah, so it's
So
good.
great.
And they're always welcome to, comment in the Patreon and tell us, hey, maybe you should do this. And 9 times out of 10, we will do it.
Absolutely.
But we need to thank, this is going to be her permanent nickname, but you are top tier Jen Kim. I just like it. It sounds good to me. And we have the murderous Tina Madot. I also love that one.
I know.
These are
that's a
going to be,
good
I'm
one,
going
too.
to try to go very Halloween with these ones. And then we've got Joe the Monster Mattern. Pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a good one.
And those are our, our decision maker tier Patreons now. And you guys are great.
Super great. You guys
And-
are so awesome.
And then in our producer level, we also love these guys so much.
So much.
We have Teresa. Oh my God, it's a ghost. O'Donnell. I said these last week. I don't care. I'm rolling with it. I'm going with it. Lovely. Terry, you're great. And I saw you on our TikTok, and thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for getting it active over there. We appreciate you. And a new one, but not new to the show
That's
by
right.
any means, is Eric Belial. And is that how you say that? I always feel like I'm messing it up, but that is how I believe. I believe it's Belial.
Okay.
Um,
Eric, welcome.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
Patreon.
you've been like literally a top fan as far as Facebook knows for quite a long time.
Yes.
And some of our Patreons have reached out into my personal Facebook
Me
and
too.
have been friends. And I gotta say, Eric and his wife look like they have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They look like they do
Yay.
really awesome stuff. They just went to, you know what? That's none of my business. I'm not going to say where you are, but they just went somewhere that I know you would be very jealous of. Very.
What?
And they just, look like they have a lot of fun. So
Yay.
to all our Patreons, thank you so much. Like, you really do make all this possible, or, it's amazing.
Yes. Thank you guys. And we will see you in the next episode of Behind the Booze.
That's right. What are you trying to get me out of here? All right. And I guess that's where Megan says we're going to end it. So take us out.
Well, thank you, everybody, so much for listening. And we will see you in the next one.
Bye. Watch out for Smitty.
What do you guys think? Should I start to get into his Patreon? That might actually feel really awkward. I mean, I know he said my name in one of his other episodes too. But I don't know. Excuse me, sorry. Today's just been a very frustrating day. Actually, for the past 2 days has been a very frustrating fucking day. So, I am having a fucking headache starting to build up. So that's awesome, right? Sorry that this has been a very 3-hour long stream. It's not supposed to be like that today. But trying to think if I might have something planned for Friday. I think I'm gonna change the schedule from. When did I fucking have it? I think I had the schedule to like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and some Saturdays. I think what I'm only gonna have it as is Tuesdays, and Friday nights. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I need to work on something that I am planning on having for this channel. As far as like a background music intro. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work, but I will make something work. I'll practice on that more. Not when I have a fucking headache. Seems to me my jaw problem might be coming back if I feel like. Yay. Lovely. If it wasn't for that stupid audio problem, the stream would not be fucking 3 hours goddamn long. But unfortunately it is, and I really am sorry about that. It was not my intention. I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna watch the full episode and, obviously talk through it and then be done for the night, but then nah. God. Yeah, there's a lot of things I gotta fucking do, and I don't know how else I can really go about doing them. There's like now 2 people, and I'm really fucking worried if they're okay. I think that there was something else. Well, actually, no, there's really technically 3, but I've been talking to one of them. The other 2 I haven't fucking heard back from, and it's like, fuck. But I'm gonna call it. I'll think on something for Friday. So I really want to do one on Friday. And see you next time.